Welcome to Meetings at Amari. Today I'm with Ian Fenwick, founder of DigiAindra and professor at Sassin Business School. Welcome, Ian.
Oh, it's good to see you, David.
Ian, it's great to have you here. I recently heard that you made a presentation on digital disappointment.
Yes, that's right. I seem to get a lot of people telling me how disappointed they are in their digital marketing now. And I think it's true that digital has not delivered as much as some people thought it would. But I think that's partly the fault of the marketer who are not using digital correctly. Marketers, if you like, have betrayed confidence of their consumers in digital just as they have in traditional media. The first digital marketing, most people are surprised to find, happened 20 years ago. The first banner ad was for AT&T, and the click-through rate on that ad was almost 50%. Amazing. Almost 1 out of every 2 people. The click-through rate, of course, today for a banner ad is somewhat less than 1/10 of 1%, about 1 in 1,000 people. And I think marketers really have got to shoulder a lot of the blame for that.
And with digital marketing, for companies that are looking to go digital, is it Facebook or is there more?
There's a lot more, but Facebook is not a bad place to start. Facebook is phenomenally good at targeting small micro segments. So Facebook knows an awful lot about the people that are using Facebook because those people have told Facebook all about themselves. So if you wanted to advertise to skiers who live in the Sahara Desert, Facebook can do that for you. Very, very finely targeted. Facebook has another service called Facebook Audiences. And there you can upload email addresses that you already have of your current customers or anybody who's left you an email address. And Facebook will attempt to find those people and put ads on their pages. And usually they can do that. And so Facebook Audiences, again, a very, very targeted tool for you. And then they have lookalike audiences. So Facebook will take the list of your customers, clients, or whatever, and will attempt to find people on Facebook that look to be similar to them. So you can actually expand and build your market. And Facebook advertising is not very expensive. I think it's quite, well, the click-through rates are better than banner ads, probably less good than search ads.
And what do you see as the driving force or disruption in digital marketing over the next couple of years?
Well, I'm not sure I want to look ahead as far as a couple of years even, but digital is disruptive in its nature because the cost structure for digital is very different from the cost structure in the physical world. The way that people can have something and share it is something we can't do in the physical world. I have it or I give it to you. In digital, I can do both. And these tend to cause disruptions. I'm sure we're going to see more services like Snapchat, which I don't use myself, but which is phenomenally successful. I'm sure we're going to see older services like email, which I use a lot, gradually declining and being used less and less and less. And then we've got virtual reality. And I think virtual reality has the capabilities of totally disrupting many, many markets. I think the way it's been implemented at the moment is totally geekish and unlikely to appeal to a mass audience. The whole idea you want to shut yourself off and be in your own little world, I don't think that's going to apply for many people. But once they figure out how to allow you to be in another world, but also have knowledge of your ambient surroundings, that's when we're going to see virtual reality take off.
I've heard of one of the international hotel chains that have started using virtual reality in that for meeting planners, if you want to see a ballroom at a hotel that you don't have access to, you can go to the local sales office and have a virtual experience of that meeting space.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's a great idea, but you know, my question would be, is that really better than having a 360-degree website picture that I can stroll around at my leisure? So instead of having to go to the office and put the virtual reality stuff on, I can actually sit in my own office and just stroll around your meeting rooms. I'm not sure that virtual reality adds much more than a 360-degree tour would.
And finally, with a company that's looking to engage with their customers and generate more sales, do you see digital as dream, drama, or disappointment?
I see it as hard work. And I think that's something that people forget, that digital is a lot of hard, day-to-day grueling work, a lot of attention to detail. It looks like it's free, but once you start using Facebook, for example, you've got to respond to consumer complaints and consumer compliments. You've got to start to seek out new potential customers. If you start to use search, you've got to fine-tune the way that you're running your advertisements and the content of them. The whole thing is a lot of work, and it's not possible just to take what we did in physical media and dump it into digital. I see a lot of companies that take their print brochures and they just dump the copy onto a website. It doesn't look right, it doesn't sound a lot right, and it disappoints them. And I think part of a digital disappointment is the fact that people are not adapting to digital media.
And if any of the viewers want advice or guidance from you, how can they contact you? Do you have a blog or Facebook?
I do have a blog. It's not as active as it should be because it's a lot of hard work. They can contact me via old-fashioned email. I'm at ian@ianfenwick.com.
Ian Fenwick, Guru of Digital Marketing, thank you for meeting with us today. And thank you for watching Meetings at Amari.